I made a video about a disturbing TikTok incident the other night. I only consult TikTok for intellectual purposes. Several oddball young women post on this website. Yesterday evening, I was torn between laughing at them and lamenting the world. I couldn't choose an emotion. However, I saw nothing unusual. TikTok. Every female contestant cried because they felt unwelcome by the male contestants. One girl lamented her inability to find a suitable boyfriend. He cancelled their planned meeting after corresponding with her for a while. Without dates, many girls must be depressed. Few would admit that TikTok's bright lights and quirky charm hide a darker side of society. Despite TikTok's opposition due to their harm to women and existence, these videos are still made. Nobody has asked her out. That's their worst nightmare. This should warn dating app developers. It predicts what will happen in 2026 as more women with this background enter the workforce. You may verify this information. 2010 saw unmarried American women. By 2020, 33% of women lived alone. The current upward trend is expected to continue into the next decade and fall between 35% and 37%. 40 would not surprise me. Since many women want a certain type of man, they believe this myth. The TikTok game's crying women aren't high school or college seniors. They're past their biological prime and begging a man to accept them, but he won't. Like modern women, they all give up on men by their 20s. It's my duty to spend all my savings in my 30s. They then test every ingredient. They conduct manhunts and release recent images. Women will do anything to make men want them. Unfortunately, by that age, boys prefer younger women and are uninterested in dating her. Men are avoiding dating and delaying marriage. Unfortunately, the world works this way. This makes me think dating will become more like this. Instead of becoming more balanced, the power shift will affect women. I'll describe a modern woman's day if you don't believe me. Modern women are hypersexual. Modern women, however, have very high standards. 90% of men don't meet women's high expectations. Femininity is valued only in women. Men can look great by weightlifting, bodybuilding, and grooming. Each day makes it harder to attract women. Modern women must play this role when she starts dating boys in adolescence. She strives for academic excellence in high school and college. Her self-image and relationship contributions don't matter. In an environment similar to high school or college, most female students compete for 30 to 40 male students, with the remaining male students as a secondary choice. Beautiful women have one-night stands and get drunk at parties with handsome men. She will likely be passed over several times before returning to the man who truly loved her and unloading all of her emotional baggage on him. After having herself, she will return to the unfortunate man and make his life a living heck for as long as she can. The strangest part is that the 10s, 9s are not responsible. 6 and 5s do this. They want tall, wealthy partygoers. Women have a strange list of qualities they think men should have beyond physical appeal. They want these men to treat her like a queen and devote themselves to her. After having romantic relations with a toxic boy, she quickly laments how toxic boys are, even though high-quality men do not behave this way. This cycle continues until she graduates college and approaches 25. As her physical attractiveness fades, she realizes she will no longer be able to easily attract high society men, because the chats no longer want her. She plays with male emotions to distract herself from her declining appeal. Her ego is unharmed. She creates a lot of drama for men who want a stable relationship. This doesn't last. Her Twitter followers are rapidly decreasing. Unless she changes her appearance, most men will see her as a romantic object. This explains why so many women value their youth so much that they would sleep with anyone other than the most eligible bachelors. She can't cope because she doesn't understand why nobody wants her anymore. She hates being hated after living a wealthy life. Her speech is deteriorating. Due to their disinterest in dating her, men have stopped contacting her. Women who have been abused by men often complain to TikTok. My single friends will find this the best dating strategy. Everyone is human. Women can only limit themselves so much. The 1% of men who have made it this far don't want to see her or treat her like a queen, so she'll spend her life with them. 7th and 8th tier women will eventually realize that high-value men only date top-tier women, forcing them to date men on their level or stay in this circle. Despite this, I think it's best for everyone if men keep rejecting women as partners. Rejection hurts. I promise it's for the best. Women suffer 10 times more than men. Review the world. Most women don't worry about their financial future. Their style shows none of these. They wear no makeup or skin-revealing clothing. This boosts their self-esteem by making them more attractive. I admire your ability to predict what will happen when all the men reject her. Cognitive impairment disables her. She loses her way home. This is a woman's highest value, so she can't take rejection. Men find rejection excruciating. To forget. We take a day off and have a beer, while women vent their frustrations to others. Women's insanity will make dating more like this. Thus, unless women realize they must contribute, their situation will worsen. Even though men are used to this, she must adjust. If a woman is expected to cook, contribute, and put in effort, or is repeatedly rejected by guys, many men will give up on marriage. Your predictions intrigue me. Finance-successful men are thought to be living their best life, while hundreds of women complain that men are toxic and wonder what went wrong. Take care until we return. We'll return soon. To help us, please watch this video. Please subscribe and send this video to anybody you think will benefit from it the most.